afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Chartiers Valley High School Stadium for this PIAA quarterfinal matchup between the Panthers of Upper St. Clair and the Big Macs from Canon-Mac. Welcome, I'm Rob Mertz, and I'm here to broadcast the game today. My partner will be along shortly. Got a great matchup here. It's a repeat from the Whitfield final of 1 week ago, where the Big Macs won their first Whitfield title, a 1-0 decision over the Panthers. Panthers looking to get a little redemption here, and the Big Macs looking to keep things rolling as far as they're concerned. They've been on quite a tear here through the playoffs, and they just want to keep things going and live to fight another day. So we're about to get underway. There's the touch, and we're underway here. I don't know why Canon-Mac would look to switch their game plan that they've had against us the last several games. It's been successful. This is the fourth matchup between these two teams on the year. First two were 2-1 and 1-0 decisions in favor of Upper St. Clair. And then last week's game, that 1-0 decision in favor of Canon-Mac. So Canon-Mac has been vanquishing some foes here of recently, beating St. Clair and Peters to reach this spot. Here's Dicer getting in the box. That's played out long, over the hill, onto the road, and we're going to get a real good set-piece opportunity here right off the bat. We've had plenty of these this playoffs, and haven't been able to capitalize early on anything, so we'll see what the Panthers can do here. Garrett Blake over to take the throw. I'm sure this isn't what Canon-Mac wanted to see early on. Blake, long throw, the run-up. Hathaway stays on his line. Kieran the header, just over the bar. So a real good opportunity for the Panthers right out of the gate there. Less than a minute in. And that results in a goal kick for the Big Macs. Hathaway with a kick, long ball over midfield, flicked on by Krushek. Plays it through, but that'll run right to Conlon. Two of the best goalies in the Whitfield here in this contest tonight. James Hathaway with an absolutely minuscule 0.2 goals against average in the playoffs. And Joe Conlon with an equally impressive 0.4 goals against. So these teams don't get scored on very often, and St. Clair, a key to their game is going to be getting going early and trying to get one past Hathaway. I'm joined now by Pete Smith, a legend in his own right from Upper St. Clair. He's a member of the Upper St. Clair Hall of Fame, and he's agreed to give us some play-by-play and color analysis today. So welcome, Pete. Glad to have you.
Thanks, Rob. Hopefully bring some luck.
Yeah, I was just saying, Pete, both of these teams with an absolutely minuscule goals against average in the playoffs here. Canon-Mac having only conceded 1 goal to this point in time through 5 games. And Upper St. Clair, not much worse, only having given up 2 goals. So there's a ball won at midfield by Mertz to Dysert, back to Mertz wide. He finds Burdett, who knocks it on to Kiernan. One more for Blake coming forward out of that left back spot. He looks for Hart's feet. That ball's cleared out. This is where Canon-Mac wants to counter against the Panthers and get the ball in behind our back four. That's the method that they've used for the last several games, and I don't know why it would be any different tonight. I think they like the matchup up top against our back four, so we'll see what happens here. I know the Panthers are going to be trying to play their game today, which when they've been able to do that against the Big Macs, they've been very effective. Just trying to keep the ball on the floor, pass and move, keep possession of it. Here we go. Hart laid it back for Burdett. Tried to find Hart on a run through, but that was a little too early, a little too hard.
It may seem a minor point, but the day games, usually the game slows down. You can play soccer for some reason. At night, the game's faster and gets a little crazy. Hopefully that'll play to the USC
Yeah,
advantage.
exactly. If that's the case, I think that'll play to our advantage. Shane Sibley, we should set the lineup here for the Panthers. Across the back, we've got Blake, Bernhardt, Muck, and Russell. Here's Mertz, top of the 18. First touch is behind him. Oh, he just couldn't get that ball out in front of him. He made a nice diagonal run in right there at the middle of the 18. But his first touch sort of let him down. Here's Sedini coming on. Bernhardt there makes a nice tackle and cleans that up. Krushek on it for Canon-Mac. To the middle for Brumbaugh. Wide for Sedini. He's offsides. So, yeah, let's continue with the lineups. We've got Kiernan and Burdett as our holding mids. Robbie Mertz attacking mid. Shane Sibley in the game gets a start here tonight. Joel Hart and Ethan Dyson. I'd like to see us get Shane involved in the game early. Shane's a dynamic player. If he can get a little bit of confidence, Mertz wins a header, flicks it on to Hart. We'll get another throw-in opportunity here. Yeah, I was saying about Sibley. It'd be nice to get him in the game early, get the jitters out of his game, and get him running at these backs. He's very quick, very skilled, and he can do some damage here. Long throw by Blake, the run-up. The throw right into the middle, 6-yard box. There's Kiernan, headed out. Bernhardt on the second ball volley, hits it well over the net.
To me, I mean, just watching the first few, I watched Canon-Mac a little bit earlier and then this season, and then watching just a few minutes today. Everything's going to go through number 19. So whenever USC loses possession, they got to mark him. Even if they have to double team him, everything's going to have to go through 19. What's his name? Do you know?
Josh Krushek. Yes, he's been a big part of their success this year. And I agree, they do try to hinge things through him, and he's going to look long for Sedini and the fellas up front. I know they feel like they have an advantage there. So here's Sibley with the ball. Back to his own end, goes back to Bernhardt. Plays it long, looking for Mertz or Hart. The ball gets through. Canon-Mac defender. Here comes Hart with a head of steam to the middle. Big shot. Oh, good save by Hathaway. Went down to his right and got a paw on that ball before it went in the back post. So
save by number 1, James Hathaway.
Yeah, I'm encouraged by the fact that we're getting some opportunities because, quite frankly,
Shot from Joel Hart from St. Clair.
he has played well, but he's not going to be able to stop everything. We just need to keep getting shots on goal, quality shots, and I think we'll be able to break him down at some point. But you figure, Pete, with a team with this small of a goals against average, 0.2, it's not just the goalie, right? It's a team thing, how they're able to shut opponents out here in the playoffs.
Yeah, usually what happens is whenever the ball's in the final third, everyone gets a little too anxious and tries to get any half chance on goal instead of just maintaining possession in the final third. We need to do more of that. Then you'll get quality chances.
Kiernan plays a tough ball for Shane there. He tried to keep it in with the head, but wasn't able to do that. There's Sibley, good backtracking to pressure. And Garrett's got to be careful. Nick Sedini's very quick, fast on the outside. He can't be, Garrett can't be pressing up too far when Canon-Mac has that ball. When they have the ability to serve the ball, he's got to drop off and respect Sedini's speed on the outside for Canon-Mac. Beautiful day, 65 degrees. Can't ask for anything better here. There are 32 and a half minutes left in the first half. 0-0 is the score. Kiernan flicks a header on. Won by Canon-Mac. Mertz applies pressure. Forces that ball backwards, and they just go long from there. You'll see a lot of that tonight from Canon-Mac.
The obvious thing for USC is they have 3 players up front. Let's say they try to play 3 players up front. 19 drops off. But they want to play 3-on-4. That's why we need to bring the defensive midfielders need to drop off and leave the guy in midfield and drop off and help so we have an extra 2 players. So they won't be able to do 5 on 6 on 6 on 3. They're not going to be able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, it's if they do a quick transition, you know, it's almost even numbers.
Comes a throw for Canon-Mac. Long throw into the box. Headed out by Burdett. Second ball by Mertz. He looks to volley, but then just plays that short for Kiernan. That's good. We need to keep the ball here. Heavy tackle, advantage given there by the referee. Ball comes to Mertz at midfield. Square ball there for Burdett. Overlapping by Russell. West diagonal dribbles, looks for Kiernan in the middle, 30 yards out. Looking for a run by Hart, but never developed. Now here's St. Clair caught with only 2 defenders back in a 3-on-2 situation. They can't do that. Can't send too many numbers forward because, as you mentioned, transition's so critically important. Shot here. Conlon down. There's Krushek, 1-0. So Canon-Mac strikes first. A shot into Conlon. The rebound given up, played
Goal
back
for
in the middle.
Canon-Mac, number 19, Josh Krushek.
And Krushek was wide open on a 2-yard line to just nudge that one into the goal. Again, we were talking, Pete, about the Panthers getting too many men forward there and getting caught on a transition, and it cost them there. So
yeah, it's still a simple save. No, and no disrespect to the goalkeeper, but that's no one's fault in the back. He should, you need to hold on to that.
So very similar storyline here to the game last week. St. Clair maybe with a little bit better of the play early. Canon-Mac finds that first goal, and although a little bit earlier than they found it last week. So just 10 minutes in, it's 1-0 Canon-Mac. Dream start for them. No time to panic. Just got to keep the ball moving. Here's Hart wide, heading to the corner.
It's okay.
Plays it out for a corner kick.
Against Canon-Mac, they want us to play through the middle, right? So they just have to. We have to just be patient and keep playing the ball wide. It could switch into play. The only thing is, Robbie needs to get the ball, turn, and go to goal.
Player, number 22,
He's being
Robbie
too generous in the middle of the field.
So Mertz with the corner. Muck coming in near post. Ball flighted, 6-yard box. Back post to Burdett. Puts it right back in the middle. Viveros there to clear it, and it'll be a throw for the Panthers. Canon-Mac coach telling his players, don't clear it over the sideline there. You'll give him a long throw. Go ahead and clear it up the field. Blake, long throw, put in. There's Hart, flicks it on. It'll be a corner for the Panthers. So Mertz will come over to take this on the near side.
Corner kick, Upper St. Clair, number 22, Robbie Mertz.
Ball flighted, back post, 6-yard box. Kiernan was there, but he just heads it wide of that back post.
So USC is an extra player in the middle of the field. We have 2 defensive midfielders. They have to maintain possession of the ball, and they have to make sure that they play the ball wide. Then the ball can come inside to Robbie, and then he can find one of the forwards. We can't just try to go down the middle of the field.
So the dream run, at least at this point for the Canon-Mac, is continuing. They just are doing everything right. Every ball is falling for them in this playoff run. Little miscommunication there from Hart and Mertz. Yeah, that was an uncharacteristic rebound there from Joe. Dicer battling on the far side. Canon-Mac comes up with it. Burdett with possession. But he's pressured heavily. Wins it back, though. Finds Kiernan right at midfield. Kiernan forward on the dribble.
He has to play the ball wide. I mean, you have to play the ball wide.
Yeah, it should be simpler than that, right? Just play it wide and ball into Conlon. Clears that out under heavy pressure.
Nice.
Oh, nice flick by Mertz. Looking for Sibley in the corner, but couldn't get the ball down to him. Here's Russell, far side. Headed out, Panther throw.
What we should look for is when we have a chance, we have the ball in the middle of the field, we play the ball wide, it should be a one-on-one every time. So then that's what we want. We don't want, if we go through the middle of the field, where we have less numbers.
Well, we've got some very talented guys out there, too, Dysert and Sibley.
So now it's a one-on-one.
Dicer can bring this down. He lays it back for Burdett, but that pass is picked off. We need to just maintain our quality here, too. That's important. Kiernan finds Mertz, a little bit of time. Sedini back pressuring him. Plays simple, overlap by Blake into Hart's feet. Viveros there defending. It's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. Pete, these set-piece chances are going to be huge for us tonight. We have to take advantage of all these opportunities. We haven't consistently done that in the playoffs, especially in situations where we really need a goal. Here's Blake, long driven throw. Ball headed out. I'll do it again from the same spot.
Just jump first.
Yeah. Well,
if we jump first, we'll throw them off, even if we can't win the ball.
You know how big set pieces can be. Blake, 6-yard box. Headed out, back post. Burdett takes a touch. Back in the middle. Off of Krushek. Oh, my, golden chance there for the Panthers. They just couldn't find that third or fourth ball there.
Oh, cool.
Russell, Russell dispossessed there. Needs to play a little quicker. Burdett to Dysert, wide to Mertz. Runs at one man, flicks it through for Dysert. Good pass there in the box. But good defending by Canon-Mac. Gets up all out. Big volley by Kiernan over the net. That's deflected. Another corner kick. So here we go already with maybe 5 or 6 set piece opportunities early in this game. We've got to make something stick.
Keep playing in their end. Keep playing in their end. They've got a long way to go to counter. And they'll get tired chasing.
Mertz with the run up. The kick. Ball back post,
Good
6-yard box. And no one there. Just one sort of went over everyone. I think
Kick, Canon-McMillan.
maybe a little bit of adrenaline there for Robbie hitting it over everyone. But Pat Miller in the game. Looks like Sibley's off.
21, Pat Miller. And for Canon-McMillan, number 11, Eddie Hartman.
It looks to me like Pat's going to drop into one of those holding midfield position. Wes Burdett is going to come out on the left midfield or left wing, if you want to call it that. That's a new one. He hasn't played there yet this year, so coach mixing it up a little bit, trying to find something, I guess, going forward. But like you said, it's early. No need to panic at this point. It'll be a throw for Upper St. Clair, right in front of the Canon-Mac. Long throw by Blake. Looking for Mertz down there. Favero shields that off, and it just runs out of bounds.
That's a huge weapon. Throw-in is ridiculous.
It really is. It really is.
For the Big Macs, number 13.
But you got to, for it to be a weapon, you got to take advantage of it, right? You got to put it in. Really good crowd here tonight. I'd say, I don't know.
We're outnumbered.
People.
I think we're outnumbered.
Oh yeah, Canon-Mac's got a huge following. They're more motivated. They've never gotten this far before, so I guess the Panthers are a little too jaded, Panther fans. Garrett wins a header, comes forward. Canon-Mac looking wide, but that'll be a throw for the Panthers.
Number 10 for the Panthers, what's his name?
Troy Kiernan.
So the ball needs to get, he's the free player. He doesn't have any, he doesn't have any direct defensive responsibilities. So he's the guy that's the pivot. He needs to play the ball to the left if he gets it from the right, play it to the right if he gets it from the left, and then support the play. We should have maintain possession of the ball because they're playing an extra player up front, so we have an extra player in the middle.
And it doesn't have to be very complicated. There's Mertz,
there he
ball
is.
from Dysert.
He's available again.
He finds Kiernan. No wide option for him there, though. Krushek comes back wins a ball for Canon-Mac. They play long down the left flank. Sedini making a run on the right.
Still 1-on-5.
Ball crossed in. Gets over to the back post. There's Sedini. There's Blake. Sedini wins it. He's in the box with it. Plays it back for Krushek, 30 yards out. He lays it off one more time. They find Sedini's offsides. So again, a little shaky in the back there for the Panthers, but no harm done.
One of the central defenders, not Kevin, the other player, he just needs to slide over.
That's Hayden. Here, ball pass for Veros. Hart's in. He's got Mertz. He's got Dysert. He's running right to the near post. Cuts it across. There's Dysert. Past him. He was defended. Defender got into him a little bit there, and he wasn't able to find an opportunity to shoot that ball. Dysert will come off now, give way for Dom Caruso, who's into the game for the Panthers.
For Upper St. Clair, number 20, Dom Caruso. And for Canon-Mac, number 23, Brian Sontag.
Every time the ball goes wide to one of our players, everybody else should just stay out of that space and let him take the player on one-on-one, because if he beats him 1 out of 3 times, he's in the box on his own with the ball. I think we're too anxious when the ball goes wide for the guy to cross the ball or serve the ball. Give him a chance to beat the player.
Well, we absolutely have the ability to beat guys one-on-one with our players that we have on the flank. It's a throw for Canon-Mac on the far side. Just under 22 minutes left. 1-0 Canon-Mac here. First half action, PIAA quarterfinals. The loser of this game will be done for the year. The winner will go on to the semis. So I guess Pete, for some guys, this is maybe their last competitive match.
Absolutely.
Ever, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Big throw. Kiernan, Conlon. Krushek gets a header to it, but it's just flicked on wide of the near post. Again, a little shaky there in the back for the Panthers. Joe needs to come out and assert himself there and just
if the keeper leaves his line, he has to get the ball.
has to get it, yeah.
Right?
Goal kick. Flicked header by Mertz to Hart. He wins another one. Long forward by looking for Krushek. Conlon will handle this, though. They're very happy to do that all day long, especially with a 1-goal lead right now, Canon-Mac is.
I don't want to pick on Troy. Is that his name? Sorry. I don't want to pick on Troy, but he has to connect on his passes. That position, you can't give the ball away. Because you give the ball away, and now we're in trouble. It's either Troy or his partner who plays the same position on the right side. They're playing 2-on-1 in the middle of the field, so they shouldn't lose the ball. If they don't find anyone, they should find the player that's square to them. One or the other will be open. And then get the ball to Robbie, and then we have our 3 attacking players.
Entering the game for the Big Macs, number 29, Jake Wilcox.
Mertz coming out, Pizzone in the game. He'll slide into a holding mid position, and Troy will go into that attacking mid.
Number 16, Anthony Pizzone.
There's Burdett. Good hard tackle there. Canon-Mac wins it, plays it long, forward again. You won't see them too interested in keeping possession, I don't think, today. They just want to get it forward. Get it forward, pressure our backs. That's how
they want to get it to 16, 19, and 16.
That's how they've had success against the Panthers this year. And why change the formula now? So Krushek, the goal scorer for the Big Macs. About 10 minutes into this game, and we stand now 20 minutes in. Kiernan, little move past. He cuts over midfield on the dribble. Tries to pull it back. He's tackled, though. Maintains possession, looking for Hart. But they'll just clear that again. Header won by Pizzone, looking for Burdett. That ball's out of bounds.
Number 21 is...
That's Pat Miller.
So when Troy has the ball and he doesn't see anyone forward up attacking either wide or up top, he needs to just cut the ball back and play it inside.
Game for Canon-McMillan, number 8.
Yeah, it's just playing simple, right? I mean, you just want to be simple, find the open pass. And,
there's the ball right there. Now he's the free player. Now he's covered. Now you have to play it.
There's Hart turning on it up against Viveros. Plays down, looking for Caruso, but Hathaway's out to scoop that up.
And then they're going to come out. They're going to draw out because they're going to realize that they're outnumbered in there, and our guys up top will have more options.
Long ball by Hathaway. He's been the stalwart for them and through the playoffs, and he has the save of the game so far on a Troy Kiernan shot. Or was that Joel Hart? Not sure. That might have been Joel.
Entering the game for the Big Macs, number 21, Alex Hannigan.
Long throw. There's Bernhardt. Clears it, but not out. Another throw for Canon-Mac. So Panthers not able, at least to this point in the game, to assert themselves as far as playing their game goes. They haven't been able to maintain quite enough possession and just play simple and be patient. This is similar to the Whitfield final game where they just they were too happy to play Canon-Mac's game. You know, a little bit of kickball and ball in the air a lot, and balls going long, and there's Canon-Mac on the left flank. Oh, ball bounces kindly for him. There's Muck out with a tackle. Brumbaugh in the middle for Canon-Mac wins it. Ball launched, long back post, and that's out for a goal kick. So you know what I mean, Pete? It just, they've played the last game and this game so far too much on their terms. St. Clair needs to assert themselves and get the ball on the floor and pass and move. There's Miller in the middle.
That's the ball.
Square
Go again.
to
Go
Hateman.
again. There you go.
Wide to Caruso. Not enough on that pass, though. Canon-Mac will come
In
forward.
that situation, if you can see it again, he's telling everybody he's playing the ball to our wide player's feet. He should fake it and play it inside the defender, right?
Yep. Yeah, because everyone thinks that's where he's going. They're all shifting that way.
Absolutely. If he's going to bite, then you play to space. You don't. Or pretend you're going to play to space and then play it to his feet. Keep him off balance.
16 minutes left. Ball down for Heil. Lays it off for Burdett.
Got to get the ball to Pat. Bring it back
Dribbles
out.
down the left flank. Looks to cross it in. That's off of a Canon-Mac defender and rolls to goaltender Hathaway. I'm sure the Canon-Mac, from the players, the coaching staff, everyone on through their team, you know, they feel like they're world beaters right now. They have been on such a run, beating teams that traditionally beat them, and winning in playoff games, winning a title. They feel like they can do anything right now. So it's going to take the Panthers really two things to me: either score a goal on them, or you get into such a rhythm possessing the ball that they chase and chase, they get demoralized,
16, Nick Sedini.
and you start to see their heads go down from that too. So ball thrown. Hateman heads it to Miller. Plays to Burdett, lays it off for Pizzone. He's got some space in front of him, but his touch is a little heavy. Wins that back to Heil.
Good.
Lays it off for Miller. This is
Connected.
better. Looks for Hateman, finds him. Back to Miller. Here comes Russell on the far side. Wins that ball, plays for Caruso. Hateman finds it. And that's going to be a penalty against Doug Hateman, so free kick coming out for Canon-Mac.
Listen, Canon-Mac can't play the ball out of the back if we pressure them. So we have to if we lose possession there, we have to everybody has to step and pressure them and force them to connect 5 or 6 passes. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I really all year I haven't been overly impressed with their back four. When they get the ball at their feet, they're not overly skilled. But frankly, like you said, we haven't put enough pressure on them, maintaining possession to force them to have to defend that way. They're always defending just playing long balls out. Blake's header comes right back towards the middle. Conlon out. He clears that up the far touch line to midfield. Hateman challenging, but won by Canon-Mac. I believe that's Brumbaugh off of Hateman to Miller. Back to Pizzone. He's pressured. Wide for Burdett. Finds Anthony on a run again. Looking for Heil there, but they weren't on the same page. Adam zigged when Anthony thought he was zagging, right? So we have a stoppage of time here. Not sure what the referee sees. Injury possibly.
Sometimes it's difficult because in high school you've almost changed almost the whole attacking. Those are 4 attacking players have almost all changed.
Oh, they have, yes.
So it's difficult to kind of build your rhythm and know where players are going to play and where they want the ball. But at the end of the day, you either play it to someone's feet or you play it to space. And I think when we come over midfield, we're always playing to feet, and they keep stepping and stepping and stepping. Play it to space. Play it to space. There's a lot of space in behind the defenders where we can attack.
So it's going to be a drop ball here. I'm still not sure why the whistle blew there, but
It might have been our cameraman may have been messing around. That might have been the reason.
13 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half. 1-0 Big Macs. Don't like that score line, Mr. Smith. Drop ball won by Canon-Mac, but Hateman plays it forward for
Nice
Burdett.
touch.
Yeah, flicks it into Heil's path.
That's the idea.
For an overlapping Burdett.
That's okay.
That's going to go out off of West for a goal kick.
But that's the idea. He played it to space, in behind the defender.
Again, there's just a small
Entering the
example.
game for Upper St. Clair, number 6, Ethan Dysert. For Canon-McMillan, number 11, Eddie Hartman. And number 7, Tyler Lowe.
Dysert back in the game. Caruso off. Looks like Kiernan, Mertz, and Sibley ready to come back in too. Yeah, I've thought against both Peters and Canon-Mac this year when we've played them, all we need to do is play our game, use our skill, the advantage that we have in talent and skill. Here's Dysert making a run around the right flank, gets in the top of the box.
Good ball.
Ball back to him from Heil.
It's okay.
But just couldn't connect there. Good idea.
He's a good player, Ethan. But I think sometimes he gets the ball and he starts going to goal and his head keeps going down. When he has some players he can play the ball to and get the ball again. He actually did it that time.
Yeah, and we need.
He's going to draw the defender once he starts running with the ball. So he needs to look for times to release it and get it again.
Number 10, Troy Kernan, and number 22, Robbie Mertz.
Long ball played off of Blake's shoulder as ball was coming over him, and that'll be a Canon-Mac throw in about 25 yards out from the end line.
That's a foul throw. I don't know why they don't call that.
It does look like a foul throw. Ball flicked over
It's the
everyone.
second time.
Yeah, at least second time. I saw him do it on the far side too. Very unbalanced. One hand clearly stronger than the other. Conlon with the punt. Looks like that's going to head out of bounds on the far side. No, Dysert he has a play on it, but does go for a throw in. So Panthers.
Game for the Big Macs. Number 13, Matt Weary.
Panthers need to up the tempo a little bit here. Keep this ball moving. Just make Canon-Mac chase. It's as simple as that. You got to play keep away a little bit and go forward when it's appropriate and with a purpose. Here comes Robbie at midfield, loses a header there. Hateman on the second ball.
Good. Go forward. In that situation, I want Robbie to turn and attack.
Here's Hateman. Wide for Dysert.
Ugh.
Looking for Kiernan, but Krushek was right there. He just
play the ball. Right. We play the ball back and square. Don't attack them. One-on-one, or find someone forward and play the ball to him.
Long ball. Hayden at the top of the D wins it. Here's Sibley. Heil challenging on Viveros. Good job by the Canon-Mac defender there to turn.
That's well played.
Buck looks forward
Unlucky.
for Mertz, but just a little too hard and over his head.
USC has to turn and attack the space, not to play ticky-tacky for no reason. Robbie gets the ball, boom. His first touch, 2-3 yards attacking, and then he can decide if he wants to go diagonally or how he wants to play.
Garrett Blake with a free kick long. Backside of the D. Ball headed up. Here's Hateman. Looks wide for Dysert. That could run over the end line.
He saves
keeps it in. Canon-Mac defender right there. They'll scoop it up and dribble the other way. Plays it long to midfield. Back to Blake.
Good. Find
Short
a free
for
player.
Hateman.
Nice
Good little
touch.
flick pass to Kiernan. He takes a go at it from.
See, in that situation, right? You're gonna be able to find somebody. It's just that we get too anxious. We feel like we're 25 yards from goal. We have to shoot or we have to do something. Put your foot on the ball and make the player make a run to get open for the ball and find him.
Hathaway with a goal kick. Good kick over midfield. Ball flicked on. Blake trying to deal with it. He's got Sedini running at him. Sedini gets it on the near flank. Runs right into Troy Kiernan, though. Is waiting for him on the dribble. Here's Sibley. To Heil. Viveros steps up, takes the ball from him. Krushek back to Viveros. Looking for Sedini. Nick finds it on the flank. Pulls it back. Finds Krushek. Coaching staff saying long, play it long, play it long. That's all they want to do. They were pointing to play that ball in over top, and so Burdette and Hart back in the game. Heil and Sibley off. So
I don't think their outside backs feel threatened. I think they think everything's going to be in front of them, so they're confident. They're cocky. We need to play to the space behind them. Whenever we get the ball in the middle of the field, don't play in front of them.
Joel Hart and number 4, Wes Burdette.
Then the game will open up inside.
Conlon distributes quickly to Dysert. Looking for Mertz, but pass off the mark. Kept in nicely out there by Canon-Mac. Their game plan is simple. If the ball gets forward, they lay it off, and they play it.
Well played. Now
Kiernan.
go forward. Find them. That's the idea.
Through ball, looking for Dysert. Muck back. Oh, wins a tackle. They've moved Burdett into the back now, and Kevin is now playing up at maybe that attacking mid, or maybe the two attackings. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what the formation looks like here. Long pump by Conlon. One. Good battles in the midfield. Kiernan comes out with it. Finds Mertz. Flicks it on. No one there, though. So I guess Kevin's up top right now. They get Joel out on the left side. And Troy's also playing in a higher position. Bernhardt forward, wins the ball.
Good.
Forward on the dribble, there's Muck.
Ah. That's the idea.
Faveros back to Hathaway. 6 minutes left, first half. St. Clair with some pressure here.
If we just attack and go to goal, and the guys off the ball make good runs and stay on side, we'll have a lot of opportunities. If we try to play too safe in the middle of the field, we're going to turn the ball over and we're going to be susceptible to counters.
There's that foul throw again. Never went in, so it'll be a St. Clair throw. Robbie looking long. Viveros there, though. Heads it out. Hart plays to Kiernan. He's defended. Comes to Hateman. Wide for Hart.
Good.
Short to Mertz.
Good.
Back through
That's
for
the
Hart
ball.
on the flank. Gets it in. There's Muck.
Better.
Hateman wins
Now
the
keep
ball.
him in.
Finds Mertz. He attacks off the dribble. Gets in. Shot. Hathaway. Rebound. Score! The Panthers score! Oh, no, that's going to be offsides. No, I'm sorry, that is a goal for the Panthers.
Goal for Upper St.
Robbie Mertz
Clair.
with the long shot. Hathaway had to dive to his right to save it. The rebound came out, and there was Kevin Muck to bury it. Yes, 1-1. Panthers tie this up. Very similar, actually, to the goal that the Panthers gave up. A rebound off a goalie and Kevin Muck. So the dividend has been paid
Kevin Muck
on the moving Kevin Muck
with
up
the
top there.
shot and goal.
Hey, you called it, Pete.
That's
Robbie
right.
turned.
What do I get?
in the first
Yeah,
half.
you called it. Robbie turned, went right at their defense, took a nice hard shot that Hathaway frankly couldn't handle, and Muck was right there to clean up the garbage. So we are back on level terms, and that's a big goal for the Panthers. Let's see if we can continue to possess the ball and make things dangerous up there. There's Krushek, 40 yards out. Good job by Hayden. So 4.5 minutes left here. That was Muck from Mertz on the goal for the Panthers. Goal kick, Panthers.
If you can
So
turn,
what do you think
third,
about that goal? Let's break that
in the
down.
final third, if you can turn and beat
Goal
your
kick
marker,
for Upper St. Clair.
you have the advantage. The defenders
Turn the
back
game
off.
number
They backed off.
16
Robbie had a
for the
chance to take a
Panthers.
shot. Listen, the
Anthony
keeper could have easily
Rose.
saved that, but you do that 3 or 4 times. One's going to go in, one's going to be a deflection. Instead of playing a square ball, or playing the ball back or whatever. Attack the goal.
First goal they've given up in quite a while. So
The only thing I'm afraid of is 19 seems to still have a lot of time on the ball when he turns. He can turn and face our goal. You have to be up his butt.
well, I'll tell you what, he's got an absolute cannon of a right foot, too. You can't let him shoot the ball. Josh plays on the Century United U16 team. That's going to be a corner kick for the Big Macs. And, yeah, Josh can really fire the ball. So, good stuff from the Panthers.
Corner
Need to
For Canon-McMillan, number 10, Corey McCurdy.
match up here, play hard, get this out, win this first ball. Short ball played to near post. Mertz comes out to clear that. Shot deflected. Here comes Dysert. Muck. Oh, unlucky on that ball. Here's Bernhardt. Forward, finds Muck. We've got the 2-on-1. Hart's wide. He's offside, so don't play that way. Okay. although the referee was in no position to make an offsides call there.
If someone would have told Kevin to settle the ball and just go to goal himself, he had one player to beat.
Yeah, it was 3-on-1 there for a second. There was only one guy back, so.
But you get anxious no matter who you are. You know, it's hard to have that composure.
Composure, yep. Well, let's hope that goal's done a couple things for the Panthers. We know Canon-McMillan's not going to stop coming, but maybe give the Panthers a little bit of belief that, first of all, we can score on these guys, because there's Anthony Pizzone with a nice run over midfield. He needs to get back now, though. We're a little stretched across the back. I'm not sure what Hayden tries to turn.
Good idea.
Dispossessed, though, and ball comes back long. That's all you're going to see from their back four. It's just going to be long ball all day. Here's Krushek at midfield. Finds Brumbaugh. Looking for Sedini, long, that's it. And Conlon will sweep that up. So it looks like they've moved Bernhardt forward. Are we playing three in the back right now? I'm not sure. Flicked header by Mertz, looking for Muck. Pizzone's sitting in front of Burdett, almost like Wes is playing like a sweeper, so we don't seem to be in the flat back four that we've traditionally played in right now. I don't know, though, whether Hayden's just wandering a little bit or what.
Entering the game for Canon-Mac, number 21, Alex Hannigan.
Just mark 19 and 16 and help whenever 16 has the ball, because he's going to try to dribble his way into the box. As long as there's cover, we'll be fine.
Minute 20 left here in the first half. 1-1's the score. There's Muck. Wins the header for Hart. Viveros. Hart's on him. Back to Hathaway. Oh, that's tough. There's Mertz. Oh, his first touch just couldn't handle that one. Oh, there's Muck. Finds the ball at the top of the area. Two balls. Missed clearances by Hathaway. He may have shaken by that goal. Here's Hart. Running with a head of steam.
1 minute remaining.
Sedini, heavy pressure on Blake. Ball comes back to Burdett. Sedini again. That'll be a Panther throw on the far side. Russell lets that run out. 45 seconds left in the first half. Russell throws to Mertz. Ball's off of his foot. Canon-Mac comes forward. Burdett plays it to Krushek. Don't want to give it up in the middle there. Hayden defending him. That'll be a free kick for the Panthers. 30 seconds left. Got time to play a ball deep and see what we can make happen here. Here comes Burdett. Goes short to Mertz. Turns, runs. Cuts in front of his defender. To the middle. Lays it back for Bernhardt, but they're not on the same page there. 13 seconds left.
10, 9, 8.
Long
7,
forward, looking for
6,
Sedini.
5,
There's Burdett.
4, 3, 2.
And that'll do it for the
1.
first half. The score is 1-1. Canon-Mac tied with Upper St. Clair. We'll be back for second half action. Okay, welcome back. Second half action here. Chartiers Valley Stadium. The Canon-Mac Big Macs won. Upper St. Clair Panthers won. Panthers, Canon-Mac scoring about 10 minutes into the game, and a goal from Josh Krushek. And the Panthers equalizing with about 10 minutes left in the half. A goal from Kevin Muck. So we're back on level terms. 40 minutes remain in regulation. Winner goes on, loser goes home. And we'll see if see what happens here. St. Clair needs to do more of what they do best. Pete and I were talking at halftime. We got to let the guys on our team that can do damage, let them do damage, right? Have a little bit of composure, a little fortitude to do our thing. There's a foul on Russell jumping into the back, so free kick for Canon-Mac.
We should try to get the ball wide, isolate their outside backs, and have our players go one-on-one. Then we can play balls into the box, and it'll also open up the middle of the field for Robbie and Kevin.
Long ball into the D. Kiernan heads out. Mertz looking for the second ball. Robbie battling. He's knocked down. Be a foul against Canon-Mac. Mertz took a shot there. Looks like his left leg is bothering him, but he's up and back at it. So Burdett now playing in the back. It's definitely Blake, Russell, Burdett, and Bernhardt in the back. Can't let him turn. He does turn. Plays the ball forward back. Mertz might have a chance at this. He does. His first touch, though. Ball back to Hathaway. He's got some sun in his eyes. Maybe that's a factor at some point this half. Hateman forward, finds Mertz. Quick pass out to Hart. Switches field, looking for Dysert, but pass off the mark. Hayden, nice header, one up. Here comes Muck, challenging, top of the box, Hathaway out. He gobbles that up. He'll be looking to punt this ball. So far, so good for the Panthers this half. Just need to really have the confidence and composure to assert ourselves offensively, keep the ball at our feet. There's Sedini keeping a ball in, and Blake plays down the line, looking for Muck. Good tackle by Viveros.
When Garrett had that ball, Troy's on, right? So whenever the ball is won by our defender, get it to Troy. Troy's in the middle of the field, and then he can get the ball to Robbie, and we can start to attack. But he needs to see it. He needs to ask for the ball. He needs to show for the ball.
Blake, short throw to Hateman. Wide for Hart. Crosses that ball, finds Dysert. He lays it off for Kiernan. Dysert opens up wide. Troy fakes the shot, finds Ethan going through. Ball to the middle, there's Muck. Kiernan second ball. Not able to get it on goal, though. That was better. There you go, Pete. Ball wide, nice combination play there from Dysert and Kiernan. Good opportunity for the Panthers. Mertz back to midfield. Plays Hateman. He finds Russell. And Russell, first touch goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw for Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac keeping the same, sort of the same MO. They sub a lot of kids. They're going to get 18, 19, 20 kids involved in this game. Long throw. There's Russell, header. Kiernan, ball bounces though. It's won by Canon-Mac. Kiernan battling.
He did well to win the ball, but he has to find somebody, right?
Just play a little quicker,
You
right?
got to find somebody. And hopefully someone on the other side of the field.
Joel Hart is open over there. So is Robbie. See what West decides to do here. Maybe going to play that space right in behind Kevin, and he does. Kevin looking at the ball's flicked by Canon-Mac, but Hathaway will scoop it up and keep it in bounds. Prevent the goal kick. Drop kick by Hathaway. Free kick for Canon-Mac. In on Conlon.
Oh, no.
Burdette plays that ball, and it goes over the end line. So corner kick for the Big Macs. First one of the half for them. This could be dangerous. Set pieces, defending set pieces has not been our strong point, Pete, throughout the year. Ball played in, 10 yards out. First header cleared but not out. There's Dysert going to be battling near side.
That's not a foul.
Oh my. Wow. That
Caught a foul, but it's not a foul.
Caught a foul on Dysert. Just two guys going for the ball as far as I saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your 50-50 tickets.
So 3 set piece chances for Canon-Mac here in quick succession.
The number is 266-194.
Russell and Dysert with a 2-man wall. Ball played in, top of the 6. Russell coming. Can't clear it. Hayden Bernhardt does over midfield.
The number is 266-194.
Panthers get up. Ball back to Hathaway.
To the press box.
He drives the ball long, back over midfield. There's Bernhardt again to win it. Ball headed back. Mertz tries to flick that on, but it's won by Canon-Mac. Good job by Robbie to get in there. Viveros gets around Muck. Looks to play long up to midfield and does. There's Russell defending. Ball comes to Bernhardt. Needs to settle it down.
When we win the ball on one side of the field, we try to play the ball down that same side. Go the other way.
Here comes Kieran with a chance to pass, to make a simple pass. Finds Muck. Lays it back to Hateman. Just a weak pass out to Hart. Gives that away.
See, you try to play it to his feet. Look
Yeah.
at the space.
Yeah,
Just fake
play
it.
the space, right.
Boom.
There's a lot of space, and there's nothing I'd like to see more than Joel Hart running at a defender or running with a defender, the defender facing his own goal line. Ball over Burdett, but he turns and volleys that out. Hateman to Mertz. So both teams having a little trouble getting hold of the ball. Hathaway again, it's the third time. Mertz finds Dysert, big shot. That's deflected, I think. No, he just hit that wide. It'll be a goal kick. The third time that Hathaway's had a bad clearance out of the back.
At least.
Possibly sun in his eyes. Who knows? It wasn't sun the first time.
No, he's trying to drive the ball, and he's keeping it low instead of trying to just worry about lifting it.
Again, Ethan, there would be nice if we could be a little more movement off the ball, a little more support for him. And he doesn't have to take that 30-yard shot. There's Bernhardt, wins the ball in the middle to Mertz, looking to shield, turns. They're going to call Robbie for the foul there. Ball played wide. It's good from Burdett. Calling for everyone to get up. Blake needs to step there. He would have had 4 people off sides. Conlon will handle this one.
The winner of the 50-50 is Jim Boktos of Chartiers, Houston. Congratulations, Jim. He won over $155.
There's Hart, left flank, room, running at the defender, pulls it inside, shot. Hathaway's there, though.
It was a good idea to cut inside there, but you still want to try to find somebody closer to goal to play that ball across the box to somebody running on, Ethan or
Here's a name
Kevin.
we haven't called much this half, Krushek.
Kevin looks like, is he okay?
Kevin limping a little bit, looks like maybe his right foot, right ankle. Hard to say from up here, but he's definitely noticeably limping. Foul called on number 16, Sedini. Burdett over to take this. He's got Mertz wide on the left. Go ahead and play it. He does. There's Sedini. Robbie cuts inside of him. Looks to find Kieran. Does. He turns outside. There's Dysert. Play him quick. He does. Ethan's got room to run here. Cuts inside. Finds Robbie. Top of the D. Shot. Deflected by Viveros. Yeah, that was good ball movement by the Panthers. Here's Blake coming forward. Krushek at midfield had a ton of time to turn, but Russell, a ball off of Russell's shoulder. We got no one in the middle. Here's Krushek. He's in. Touches around Conlon, shoots. Blake was there. Nice job recovering by Garrett Blake. Again, we missed the initial clearance there. And it just turned into a disaster for us. West got pulled out of the middle.
For Upper St. Clair, Garrett Blake.
I don't think that ball was going in, but it was going to go across the goal mouth, and there was a Canon-Mac player near the back post.
16 for Upper St. Clair, Anthony Pizzone.
First of all, why would you take out 19 unless he's injured? Why would you take him out?
It'd be, you know what? He's like I said, he subs 18, 19 kids. He's getting into the game. So
But again, 19 and 16 were free. 19, there's no.
there's Pizzone up
I
top,
don't know
so
why
a
we're
little
not
something a
matching.
little different for Anthony. Out on Hathaway, forces him to just play the ball out of bounds. So coach wants to see what Anthony's up there. Kevin going to get looked at by the trainer. Definitely something bothering him. Here's Pizzone on the backside. Hart, top of the area. He's got Mertz to lay it off. No, he goes in and just can't get that final touch to set up a shot. Here's Russell near side. That's a Panther throw. Burdett throws short for Hateman. Turns
Go
out the
wide.
other way.
Ah.
He's dispossessed, though. Hart, nice job to come back and win that. Here's Garrett. Again, just a little shaky in the back right now. Sedini gets on it, but ball dribbles it right out of bounds there. 28.5 minutes left, 1-1. Great second half so far. Both teams with good chances. Wide near side for Dicer. Finds Mertz. Cuts it back. Keeps possession. Plays down the line for Dysart again. Back to Mertz. He's got a dribble. Cuts inside one line. Finds Kiernan 30 yards out. Oh, good tackle there. Step and tackle by Canon-Mac. Here's Bernhardt. Good touch to control that ball. One dribble too many, though. Just find Ethan. Keep it simple. Here's Mertz. Cuts inside. Tackled, taken down. No call. Brumbaugh comes out for Canon-Mac. He looks, guess what? Long down the flank. Conlon will come out, though, and pick that up.
That was
near the
great
corner
shake
of
and
the
bake
area.
by Robbie, though. If you beat one player, beat two players, it opens up the game for everybody. We just got to get that next pass in on goal. We're still always playing in front of them.
Hart double teamed out there. Be a Canon-Mac throw. And 19 coming back in the game.
The game for Canon-Mac, number 13, Matt Weary, and number 19, Josh Krushek.
Why would you take someone out for 1 minute?
Well, you know what? He's got the Midas touch in the playoffs so far, doesn't he? Russell wins the ball.
Well
Forward,
played.
looking for Pizzone. A little too hard, but Anthony's going to force them to defend facing their own goal. Back to Hathaway. Takes a touch. Pizzone not giving up. He plays the ball long. That's won by Kiernan to Blake. Long again. Pizzone's onside. Viveros with the header out. St. Clair throw. We got a substitution here. Hateman coming off. Pat Miller in the game.
There's number 21, Pat Miller.
So we'll have a long throw opportunity here for the Panthers. Robbie comes out to take this ball near the end line. Gets a hold of it. Looking to turn. Does. He goes down. No call given, and they clear it out. So it'll be another throw. Burdette maybe take this. No, Blake's there to take it. Caruso in, Dysart off, Hart off, Sibley in.
Entering the game for the Panthers, number 20, Dom Caruso, and number 23, Shane Sibley.
So Garrett again going to be faced with a long throw. Looks down the line for Sibley this time. 3 Canon-Mac defenders there, though. They easily clear that out. Krushek can't turn. Here's Anthony. Wide for Caruso. Got to play quicker there. There's Kiernan. He's got Robbie there right in the middle, and Anthony was there too. Just got to play quick and simple. Russell. Bernhardt loses a tackle to Krushek. Gets around Russell. Gets around Miller. Looks up the middle for Sedini. And they're going to call a foul there by Garrett Blake, even though it looked like just he tripped over Garrett. Didn't look like any intent or anything there.
There's a little bit of obstruction on our player.
Yeah, well, it's hard to see from up here and without replays or whatever,
Yeah,
but
good
they are going to
excuse.
call a trip, and it'll be a free kick from a really, really dangerous spot for the Big
Free
Macs.
kick, Canon-McMillan.
They're going to be 25 yards out, just off the near post. St. Clair will set a wall, need to get 4 in the wall here. Oh, we've got extra numbers here. Krushek's open. Kiernan needs to account for him. Blake and Kiernan need to step up 2 of the wall. Shot, deflected, just over. That'll be a corner kick. That'll be a
Number
corner
10,
kick.
Corey McCurdy, corner Canon-Mac. Corner kick by number 10, Corey McCurdy.
I'm not afraid to admit I hate set pieces. We do not do well on these. Ball driven in near post. There's Krusek. Conlon with a big fist to pump that ball out. Sibley, nice job, keeps it in, but kicks it right to a Canon-Mac defender. Miller on the far side wins a slide tackle.
Well played by the keeper, right? That's much better.
Really nice. Assertive, just came out, won that ball, got off his line. 24 minutes left, 1-1. Krusek, heavy touch to Sibley. Forward, there's Burdett, wins a header. There's Mertz, loses a ball in midfield there. Sibley gets a tackle, can't win it. Nice job coming back by Shane, though. Uh-oh, ball goes right to Krusek. Man, was that lucky on their part. Deflected ball right to Josh in the middle. Should have pulled the trigger earlier, but just couldn't get a handle on that ball.
Corner kick for Canon-McMillan.
I just can't figure out why it was one-on-one in the middle, in the back on him. Why we don't have an extra defender?
We're wondering.
Number 10, Corey McCurdy.
So again, another set piece we're forced to defend here. Good ball in. Headed out, though. Nicely done by Burdett. And ball played into touch, so looks like Kevin Muck coming back on.
Now entering the game for the Upper St. Clair Panthers, number 5, Kevin Muck.
Kiernan off. Pizzone and Miller are going to be the holding midfielders. Miller forward to try to win a ball, but he's muscled off of that. Comes to Pizzone, looks wide for Hart. He's got a head of steam.
That's a great
Going
ball.
wide for Muck. Can he keep it in out there on the left flank? No.
Unlucky. That's
Just
the idea.
A little too much.
That space is where we want to have our player on the ball, facing the goal, and then beat the player or serve it. We can do that 5-6 times, we'll get a goal.
Here's Sedini pressuring Blake near midfield. Garrett turns up, can't play that ball forward. Pizzone with a header. There's Caruso. Short to Mertz. Looks over top to Muck. Viveros goes down heavily. Kevin just sort of ran right through him, looking to get on the end of that.
It was a nice idea, though.
Yeah, that pass from Mertz. So Kevin asserting himself physically up top there, which you don't mind seeing that at all. Joel Hart's ready to come back into the game. 21 and a half left in the second half. Miller wins a header. Long ball put over top. There's Burdett. Conlon will come out and handle that. Yeah, every ball that they flight in, it's like an adventure back there for us. There's Blake. Defending Brumbaugh. Sedini's there too for Canon-Mac.
That's a foul.
And the center ref did call that. So we'll get a free kick from way down in the corner
We
there.
sort of have lost our momentum a little bit.
Right.
I think we just need to settle the ball and start connecting on some passes.
I think that's always the remedy for us. We need to just get a hold of the ball.
Don't dive on him. Don't dive. There you go.
Well done by Pat Miller. Finds Sibley. He turns it back. He's got Pizzone. He's going to be challenged, though, near midfield. Anthony finds it again, but much too heavy touch.
Anthony's done well, but he didn't need to take that touch and then make the pass. Just make the pass. Make the pass. Don't let the guys close you. If they close you, they're gonna either pick the pass off or give you a whack on the shin.
They play back to play forward there, dude. Canon-Mac. Good slide tackle at midfield. Russell wins the ball, though.
We keep going the same way. When we win the ball here, look at Joe. Just play the ball wide. Switch the field. Boom. And it's one-on-one.
Yeah, Shane's wide open out there on the left flank.
Shane, sorry.
Even in the middle, we've got some room. Ball flicked over. Burdett's got to deal with that. Volleys it out with his left foot. Looks for Sibley in the bright sunshine over there on the far side. There's Viveros definitely
Good
winning
pressure.
a ball there. Yeah, but good pressure, exactly, because sooner or later he'll make a mistake on one of those. Good work rate from
That's a
Miller
foul.
there. He got shoved over, no call. Header by Blake. Ball flicked
Nice
on by
touch.
Sibley. Finds Mertz. Looks
That's
wide
the
for
ball.
Sibley. Down in the channel. Let Shane use his speed. Let him run at this guy. He's very crafty. Tries to cut it back down to the end line. And he's going to get called for getting into the back of the defender there.
That was the way to switch the field, though, to the free player. Just keep doing that. It's going to happen on the other side, too. Don't play through the middle.
Yeah, Panthers just need to settle it down. We've got some subs getting ready to come into the game. Hathaway on the free kick. Plays it long towards midfield. Mertz is there, wins a header. Second ball by Canon-Mac, though. Zone working hard at that holding mid. And that'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Big substitution here. Mertz off, Pizzone off,
For St. Clair, number 10.
Sibley
Troy Curran,
off,
number 12.
Kieran
Julian
Hateman and Hart on.
Number 25, Doug Hateman. For Canon-McMillan, number 21, Alex Hannigan. And number 11, Eddie Hartman.
Throw by Burdett, long throw down the line, looking for Caruso. It's over his head, though. Krushek, little give and go. Well defended by St. Clair, but they can't make that first pass. Russell come up, good stick there. Really, any free kick you give them inside our half of the field is dangerous here. We got to really limit the number of unnecessary fouls that we take.
Those balls are bouncing. We're not reading them. We're reacting instead of us just winning the ball, anticipating where it's going to be.
Long ball played into the box. Header. Blake comes out, wins a volley. Cleared but not out. Over the top, Rumbaugh. There's Sedin. He had to be offsides, yes, and he was.
I'll say it again. I know it's high school soccer, but I'm not a big fan of making all these substitutions. It's difficult to build a rhythm when you're not as sure who's playing next to you and how they like to play. If you're going to make a change, make 4 changes at the same time or 5. You know what I mean? You're making one at a time. It's got to be difficult.
Bernhardt defending on the far side. Does a good job to win a throw for St. Clair. Actually, they're going to call a foul on Canon-Mac. So it'll be a free kick coming out. 16:20 left here in the second half. Oh my, they're going to call that a free kick for a foul on St. Clair? All Hayden was doing there was shielding the ball, let it run out of bounds.
Free kick for Canon-McMillan, number 10, Corey McCurry.
The referee's
Wow.
clueless.
That's unfortunate.
He's
And here we
clueless.
are defending
Correction, number
another
9,
free
Alex
kick.
Rumbaugh.
Ball put in. Header by Miller. There's Blake. Can't get it out. And that's going to be
USC.
either a throw or a goal kick for Upper St. Clair. No, they can call that a corner. Wow. Really looked like Garrett played it off the guy. It'd be a throw. Long throw in the box. There's Hateman with a header. Shot by Krushek. Second ball came right to him.
Can I say it one more time?
Yeah.
Why is he wide open?
Number 19,
Well,
Josh Krushek.
He's the player that's going to either make the pass or take the shot that's going to hurt us.
The game for the
Put 2
Panthers,
players on him.
number 6,
Let somebody else
Ethan
beat us.
Dysart.
Yeah, we haven't figured that
For
out yet.
Canon-Mac, number 7, Tyler Loam.
Long ball by Conlon off the goal kick. Again, the last 10 minutes, St. Clair just having a real hard time finding the ball with any consistency, you know. Kiernan pressured by Sedini. That's got to be a foul on Sedini, and is.
It's also, I just think it's tough when you make all these substitutions to be able to have a rhythm. If you keep bringing players in and out,
Burdette goes quick and wide for Blake on the far side, who just hits it long. Not sure what he was looking to do there, but goaltender Hathaway with the ball. He drop kicks it, not a very good one. Kiernan picks it up at midfield.
Settle the ball and make
there
a pass.
We go.
Settle the ball, make a pass.
He's got Hart there. He's looking right at him. He goes near side to Dysert. Short to Miller. Long over
Robbie,
top.
can I say it one more time? When you get the ball, don't, in the attacking half, don't play square or back. Ethan should just take that guy on. Take him on and push the ball to space.
Yeah, there's a lot of room in behind them. Here's Bernhardt. Finds Dysert. Turns to the middle. Looks for Hart.
Unlucky.
Passes beyond him, though.
He just, the run was made too early, right? He just wait. And then when Ethan picks the setup, then go.
13 and a half left. Goaltender Hathaway volleys the ball out. Hateman there. Heads it out of bounds. Canon-Mac throw. Mertz coming back into the game for the Panthers. Looks like Pat Miller giving away for him.
Canon-McMillan, number 8, Caden Meyer for Upper St. Clair. Number 22, Robbie Mertz.
If Robbie gets the ball here, somewhere in this area, he should try to play that diagonal ball to Ethan.
Burdette long ball forward over top. Kevin needs to stay high on that last defender,
yes.
You know. He's giving him a 5-yard head start every time. Ball back into the box. Hathaway clears out with his feet right to Mertz. 30 yards out.
How many times is that keeper going to do that?
I don't know, but he's obviously shaken. His confidence is low. This is a great opportunity for the Panthers on a long throw. Really one of our only set-piece chances down in their half so far in the second half. So Garrett will come over to take this throw. Robbie's at the top of the D. Joel's in front of the goalie. Still a little bit of sun. Long throw. Header. Kiernan over the bar. I'm sorry, that was Dysert on that. So, wow, we had a really good look at it there. Just weren't able to keep that header down.
Get it in the middle of the field, play it wide, take the guy on one-on-one, serve the ball, or cut the ball inside. Don't play through the middle. Don't play back. Don't play square.
Ball flicked on by Canon-Mac. There's Hateman. Looking wide for Hart. Ball's deflected, though. Comes near Muck, but Viveros does a good job. Here comes Robbie. He'll pick this ball up at midfield. Turns.
Nice turn.
Plays to Kiernan quickly. Nice. Wide for Dysert. There he goes. Ethan, run inside. There's Joel. Or Kevin, I'm sorry. Kevin's got the ball down to the end line. He's got Kiernan back as support. Turns. Tries to get the end line again.
That's
good
okay.
defending by Viveros. That's what we need. Another throw. Another long throw for the Panthers. So, like you said, Pete, get the ball wide. And what are the bad things that can happen? You beat the guy, it goes out for a throw, it goes out for a corner. There's a lot of good things that can happen in that situation. Here comes Garrett on the run-up. The throw to the middle of the 6. The header. Kiernan, that's a goal! Troy Kiernan scores for the Panthers off the long throw from Garrett Blake. Upper St. Clair takes the lead with 11 minutes left in this game.
At 11:02.
A very authoritative header by Kiernan off of Hathaway's hands and into the corner of the net. It's 2-1 Panthers. It's going to be
Almost
a long 11 minutes, isn't it?
Almost a replica of the previous throw-in, right?
Yes.
The header that was over.
Yep.
Just
Well,
mark number 19.
just a matter of time on one of those set pieces. Again, we need to keep the ball here. We don't need to start playing kickball because that's gonna lead to bad things of playing in their hands. Throw into Sedini. Burdette there defending. He clears it out, and it'll be a Canon-Mac throw on the far side. So, wow, what a turn of events there. Panthers with a nice little spade of possession, and it earns them a throw-in that ultimately leads to a goal that puts them up in this game with 10 minutes left. 2-1, 10:22 left. Long ball play by Kiernan. Dysert's up top pressuring, headed back to Hathaway. He picks that up. Hateman. Wins the ball. Kiernan to Hart. Give and go. Back to Kiernan. To
Well
Mertz.
played.
Back to Kiernan. He continues his run. He's dispossessed, but Muck will come up with this. They've moved Kevin back into the holding mid. Here's Hart. He's going to run at his man. Has him turned. They'll play from there. We should be able to win this ball. Here's Kiernan. Does win it. And that'll be a St. Clair throw. Need to just take our time here. No sense to rush any of these set piece chances. Russell with the throw short to Kiernan. Serves it. Ball bounces. So Canon-Mac finding themselves down late in the game for the first time in quite a while. This ball's going to run down the sideline. Russell's there defending. Plays it off the man. Comes back to the middle. There's Burdett. Yes, just relieve the pressure with a quick pass. There's Hateman to Kiernan. Looking for Mertz.
Don't play through the middle right now. Play it down the line. Play it down the line. Or switch the field. If they pick the ball off in the middle of the field, that's what they want.
9 minutes left. 2-1 Panthers winning. Ball played long. Looking perhaps for Mertz, not finding him. There's Hateman far side. Ball's out. Be a throw for the Panthers. Again, it'd be wise to let some seconds tick off every time we have a ball here.
Kevin should push up on 19. That should be his guy. Just push up on him.
Long throw. Finds Hateman down there. Headed back for Hathaway. Doug needs to get back on a beeline here, get back and behind the ball. Good job by Kiernan. That ball's going to stay in. It's touched by the Canon-Mac defenders down his own corner. Kiernan needs to win a tackle, can't do it. Ball comes out. There's Dicer defending. Would you drop another defender back right now? Play like 3 holdings. Pete, would you do that at this stage of the game?
No, I think we're good. We just have to just make sure 19 doesn't get the ball and turn
There's
the
Hart
face.
that wins the ball. He's got Mertz coming to the goal. Gets to the end line. Cuts it across. There's Robbie. Shoots. Oh, just over the goal. Oh, the ball was bounced. Mertz had a chance to put the game away there. Great ball by Joel Hart. Just quite couldn't get the right touch on it.
Shot by Robbie Mertz high.
I believe it went off the top of the crossbar, then hit the underside of the football crossbar. That would have...
Great ball and great run.
Yeah, really nice. 7.5 minutes. There's Dysert wins a head ball. Need to win all these head balls from here on out. Dysert finds Pizzone. He's dispossessed, though. Canon-Mac will come forward. Ball played out of bounds.
I played for a
Burdett will
coach.
let that roll, roll.
I played for a coach who said, at this point of the game, no flicks and tricks.
Yes,
Right?
I hear you, especially not in our half of the field. Long throw from Burdett. Ball played long. Krushek gets a hold of it, defended by Muck. Here's Russell. Canon-Mac on the ball, dribbling across the field. They go direct looking for Krushek. Muck's there. He's down. Blake finds it. Krushek, don't let him shoot. There's Kiernan defending. Shot on goal, but
It's good,
easily
though.
handled by Conlon.
We had numbers around the ball. That was good. Let him shoot from 30 yards.
Conlon, long punt over midfield. Pizzone's there. Wins it. Looking for Mertz. He's up. Flicks the ball on. There's Pizzone again. Gets by one man. Plays wide for Hateman. He looks to the middle to flick a ball into Pizzone's path, but it's a little bit too far in front of him. Our cameraman imploring us, keep the ball. Ryan Mertz on camera work today. Thanks, Ryan. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left. Robbie Mertz coming off. Joel Hart going on. .540 left. Looks like Coach might ride this lineup out, although if he's smart, he's going to sub a few more times and let that clock wind a little
Now
bit.
it makes sense to sub every minute.
Oh, Garrett just needs to not get in the back of the guy there. His back is to the goal. Now we get an opportunity here for Hathaway to come up and take a long free kick. We've had trouble with these all year. Got to get numbers back. You figure Canon-Mac's going to throw the kitchen sink in here with 5 minutes left. Hathaway on the run-up. Kick floated in. Header won by Kiernan. We got to get up. We do. Shot. Russell clears, not out. Second ball won by Canon-Mac. Into the area. Krushek's wide open on the near side. There's Sedini. Flicks it over Blake. Burdett's there, though, to clear the line. He'll be out for Canon-Mac throw. So, again, some dicey moments.
Just put Kevin on 19. Keep him there as his best buddy
Two guys
forever.
wide right now for Canon-Mac. We're not doing a good job marking. Throw comes in. Header's flicked on. Dysert's there. Plays long. 4.5 minutes left. There's Russell. Ball gets played into the channel. Bernhardt there. Wins the tackle. Canon-Mac throw. I know they're going to call a free kick. Not sure what that is. Hathaway up to take this. What would be the call there?
With these guys, I have no idea.
Canon-McMillan, number 1, James
Hathaway drives it in, headed out by Burdett. There's Pizzone. No fouls here, no fouls. No fouls. We cannot foul in this area of the field.
He's dribbling sideways, no danger. Just stay with him. Don't stop.
1, James Hathaway.
Hathaway up to take it again. The kitchen sink for Canon-Mac. And that ball just go over the end line. Goal kick Panthers. It'd be wise to take their time on this one. Robbie Mertz coming back in. Pizzone off.
Returning to the game for Upper St. Clair, number 22, Robbie Mertz.
Conlon, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Ball played long, up over midfield. Mertz is there, but Canon-Mac wins it. Hateman gets the ball. Looks over top for Mertz. Headed out by Canon-Mac. They're looking to go forward long, but Kiernan picks that pass off.
That's
and
a
he's
foul.
fouled hard. Right in the middle of the field. There's going to be a card here. Clock is stopped. Canon-Mac player is shown the yellow, and he'll have to come off for the remainder of the game if, in fact, the scoreline stays like it is.
It's almost to our disadvantage to give him a card, though, right? Because the clock stops.
Yes, but he has to come off. He needs to come off the field if he hasn't yet. He hasn't come off. The referee needs to send him off. He has to come off, and he's not. Fans are yelling, this player needs to go, and he's not coming, and now he is. They were going to try to pull a fast one there, Canon-Mac was, but
for Canon-McMillan, number 29, Jake Wilcox.
So Panthers with a free kick.
Play the ball to Joe in the corner. See where you just play it
Down
out
to Joel, yeah. Okay, 3 minutes left. 3:05. Clock starts again. Ball floated in. Headed. Oh, it goes over Hathaway. He almost spilled that into his own goal. Long drop kick up. Blake goes past him. There's Sedini. He's dangerous on the flank. Burdett out defending. Sedini wide. Just keep him there. Just keep him there. Inside. Finds 29. Weak shot. He should have done better there. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Conlon wisely lets a few seconds tick off. There's Mertz.
Nice
Good touch
control.
near midfield. Plays it down for Hateman. Doesn't quite get there. That'll be a throw. That's
Well
all
played.
right. That's a St. Clair throw, and we can let some more time tick off the clock, although no, they're going to stop the clock now. Not sure what for.
Substitution for Upper St. Clair.
Why are they stopping the-
Why would they stop the clock here?
Pizzone.
They stop it for a substitution? That doesn't make sense. Pizzone back in the game. Yeah, Blake might do well to throw this ball back to Conlon. If he could get it there. He's going to play long down into the channel.
That's the throw.
Ball comes to Robbie. Settles it. Takes a touch.
Let it go.
Back. Another throw in for the Panthers. Need to stretch the field. Get down to the end line. Maybe get the ball. 2 minutes left now.
Good
He does
throw.
find Mertz in the corner. Good run
Good.
by Robbie there. He's going to shield it. Try to kill some time off the clock. He wins it back to Hateman. Here he is, dribbling in. A little far touch for him. Lays it back for Dysart. And there it is! Ethan scores! It's 3-1. The Panthers are going to move on.
Goal for Upper St. Clair.
Great goal.
Great play by Doug Hateman there. The long throw went to the corner for Mertz. He shielded, laid it back for Hateman, who wisely found Ethan Dysart streaking into the top of the box. It's 3-1 Panthers. The Big Macs are going home.
Great goal.
1 minute, 53 seconds left. The Cinderella story comes to an end, and the Panthers go on to the PIAA semis. We'll see how this one ends up here.
And a good finish. A lot of players would put that one over. He stuck it.
Yeah, it was
Get this head
really
down.
nice. You're exactly right.
It was a great ball, too.
Good composure. Well done by Doug. Panthers with numbers back.
Number 16, Nick Sedini.
Play it long here, Troy. And he does. Anthony's nice ball over for Anthony. He's going to be able to pressure hard here. Ball in the area. So Hathaway has been merely human today, the goalie for Canon-Mac. He's had such a great playoffs, but just hasn't had his best game here today. There's Blake on the far side, another foul, which we do not need at this point. He's running out of bounds. Just keep him there.
Upper St. Clair's deserved this, though. They've outplayed them all over the field. It just gave up a couple little tricky opportunities.
Conlon out, punches. Here's Mertz. He's got a little bit of room. Plays it outside. Good ball for Pizzone. He should just go to the corner with this. Yeah, nice play, Anthony, off the defender.
1 minute
Get a throw in
remaining.
here. .47 seconds left for the Panthers to move on. Mertz has the ball. He's fouled, and we're going to get a free kick here. And that ought to just about do it, Mr. Smith. What do you think about that?
They deserve it. St. Clair's the better team. Just gets a little shaky in the back
30
sometimes.
seconds remaining.
Here's Kiernan looking to go to the corner. Here's Kiernan with a foul. So wow, 13 seconds. Panthers are moving on to the state semifinals for the second time in 2 years. The clock counts down. Ethan Dysart with the final touch of the game. The season is over for Canon-Mac, and the Panthers move on. Congratulations to Upper St. Clair. Not sure who we're going to play in the next round, but we are moving on. So well done. Thanks for being here, Mr. Smith.
Loved it. Am I the lucky charm?
Coming out to the semis?
I'll be there.
All right.
Upper St. Let's just say Upper St. Clair deserved it.
Yes, Panthers 3, Canon-Mac 1, and that'll do it.